Episode 6. Meow. Meow. What it do? The zoo. The DLL zoo.
Man, back at it.
Dude. What a weekend.
I know, man.
It was like weekend felt long.
But it was weird because neither OU or OSU played, so I really wasn't paying a whole lot of attention to Saturday.
Yeah, I watched a few college football games, but it wasn't like I watched one the whole way through, really. I was interested in the Notre Dame Boston College game.
I was too.
Until I saw Notre Dame started pulling away, and I was like, all right, well, that's the end of that.
Well, I mean, BC kept it close, right?
For some of the game. But then Boston College ended up just...
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, right out the door.
You feel me.
Right out the door.
Feel me popping.
Okay,
man. Tell me.
The pink. I like that hoodie. That's not a hoodie. That's a sweatshirt?
It's just a jacket, maybe, perhaps?
I think they called it I think that's the actual sweatshirt. Pullover. That's a good one.
I don't know.
I like the color, though. Really fits with the meow you gave earlier.
Meow. Meow. Yeah, it's
That looks like a cat owner. Like you would own 4 cats.
Well, yeah, I mean perhaps.
That's the kind of shirt that is.
But that's kind of the vibes it gives. Like it gives off the good vibes. If you wear it, like if you were inside of this right now.
Right. Oh, fair. If you like the meow vibe, I'm not gonna hate on you.
I mean,
I probably will shit on you a little bit because it kind of gives me a little. If you're a cat owner, I think you're half vegan, but
half vegan.
Yeah.
Can you explain that one to me?
Yeah, you eat vegan 3 days a week. Well, 3.5 days a week to be exact.
We'll just eat vegan.
So when it comes down to
like
Thursday, you're vegan Monday through Thursday till lunch, and then you can eat meat. That's a half vegan.
Tanner, you sound like a pirate that came from Canada.
A Canadian pirate. Bro, that'd be the nicest pirate ever.
Exactly.
They wouldn't even steal from you. They'd give you treasure.
Right. You're like the kind of guy that would come up and like ask you a question, and you're like, if you kick my ass, it's okay.
Like I won't be mad if you beat the shit out of me.
It's like, okay, maybe I deserve that. I don't know what for, but maybe I did. That's what you give me. You give me that kind of vibe.
I feel that. I mean, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. Or like if you want to give me some money, that's cool. But if you kick my ass, that's cool too.
Fair. It's like a goodwill of pirate. I'm the goodwill of pirates. Yeah, that's what a Canadian pirate is.
That's kind of the vibe.
Okay, Salvation Army pirates. I like it. Good vibes.
Yeah.
Fresh load.
Yes, sir.
First topic. Hot take. First topic. James Harden.
First topic.
Wants out of Houston.
Get him out of there.
Do you think if he went to the Nets? Do you think how about this? Do you think he'd be better off with the Nets, or do you think he'd be better off with the Heat with Jimmy Butler?
First off, I don't want to hear nothing about if you put James Harden and KD and Kyrie on the same team, they would be the best team. Like Josh Hart tweeted that.
Right.
Like, is that really how it is? Are they really going to be the best team, Tanner? Or were you asking me that
as long as LeBron, I'm asking you.
Okay.
I'm not asking you if they'd be the best team. I'm asking, do you agree that Harden wants out of Houston?
Obviously he wants out of Houston.
He's rumored to go to the Nets.
Yes.
Is what KD and all that, what it's everyone saying. Do you think that's a good fit for Harden?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I feel like then it just turns into street ball.
So you think he should go, you would rather him go play with like Jimmy Butler?
I mean, or just be your own man.
Bro, but that's not the NBA anymore. Golden State ruined that for everybody.
So now what's Russ going to do?
Get traded to Boston, bro. He's going to Boston. He's going to be a Celtic one. He's going to come back to OKC. I think Russ has kind of come to the conclusion that no one wants to play with him, or B, he's not winning a title. Like, he has to come to, like, I think there's got to be some part of his brain that understands at this point in his career.
I think I think he just has to realize he's a great player. He's an asset to any team he's on.
Absolutely.
When he's
a threat.
He just doesn't understand that he has certain roles. Like he can do certain things really, really well, and he does certain things really, really not so well.
Correct. Like last year, I think if Russ was in the place of Chris Paul, they wouldn't have made it as far as they did.
No, because I think Chris Paul's decision making and basketball
IQ.
I wouldn't even say basketball IQ because I'm sure Russell Westbrook has a great basketball IQ.
True, very true.
But
that's ignorant of me to say that.
I think the in-game decision making like on the spot in pressure moments. Chris Paul seemed at least last year, from me watching him a full year, seemed to almost always make the right decision, whether it's pass the ball, shoot the ball, drive, take a charge, like certain things that he just does within the last 5 minutes of a game that changes the game, where Russ is more of a loose cannon, go out there, give you 100%, dive in.
But he didn't know what the fuck's going on.
Right, he just he's almost out of control.
There's no playbook with it.
Right, he knows it's super, like it's crunch time, so he turns up his intensity that much more. But it also comes with that much of a
there's a price with it, because he turns the ball over.
Right.
Whereas
Chris Paul, it seems like the moment gets more and more intense. He gets more and more locked in, and seems
calm, cool, collective.
He's always one extra step ahead. So
true.
Back to James Harden. I don't think it'll be good for him
on either team then, because I asked the Heat or the Nets.
The Heat may be better than.
I would like to see Harden go play with Jimmy Butler. I'm not the biggest
Harden fan, because I think he disappears in the big moments. I don't think that's a hot take either. I think that's just facts.
That's facts. But okay, I was thinking about this earlier. So
okay.
Harden disappears in the big moments.
Chug that.
God, I was parched.
Suck that water.
I was sucking that water. Harden disappears. People that say Harden disappears in the big moments, I think they say that about 90% of basketball players. Unless your name is LeBron James, maybe KD or Steph.
Jamal Murray.
Maybe Kyrie. But Jamal hasn't done it for a long period. I'm talking like guys that, like, there's very few NBA players where everyone's like, crunch time, that guy.
Right, but I guess what I'm comparing it to is I've seen Chris Paul do it over a whole season, and I saw Russell Westbrook do it for however many seasons. I guess whenever Melo came over, so it was, 2 or 3 seasons?
But Russ is one of those guys, just like Harden, that gets knocked for not his regular season play. He gets knocked for his post in the playoffs.
Right.
That's what most NBA players get knocked, which I think is fucking stupid. But, that's just how it is.
But how do you play against the best of the best?
Well, how do you beat LeBron, I think? Unless you're, again, Golden State, which Golden State has the formula. They just weren't healthy last year. People forget about Golden State.
Right.
Because they
could
healthy.
Still trade, like, Andrew Wiggins or something.
Yeah. Golden State's fine.
They can still make a play.
Yeah. No, they're going to be fine. And they get a lottery pick this year. Like, they're cool. They're chilling.
So, tell me what you think. What do you think about Harden?
Harden needs to go to the Heat. If he's going to leave, I think go Heat. I think that would be
if those
interesting.
were the only two options, Heat, sure.
Maybe Milwaukee.
I've heard the
Milwaukee.
Sixers, which the Sixers might not be bad. They may need a little bit of shooting help, a guy that can dribble the ball.
Get rid of Ben Simmons.
Well, I don't know about.
I think Ben Simmons would be part of that deal. You would have to make him part of the deal.
Well,
Houston may not want him.
I don't know what you would have to include. I'm not really as much into the money side of it.
Well, yeah, I'm not talking the financial. I'm not your local accountant. Well, I'm not saying if you put this in, you get this much investment
Canadian
back.
Pirates are financial wizards.
Dude, they are, bro.
But they have to
Wizards, Hogwarts, baby.
Yeah.
Nick, I'm kind of done talking about James Harden now at this point because I'm looking at his beard on my laptop and it's grossing me the fuck out. Kind of like mine.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I need to shave.
It's No Shave November. Right. No Shave November.
This is not how I normally look.
Right, like
I feel like people is like, oh man, this dude. No, it's just kind of just
no
not
shave
how I look.
November.
Kind of not how I look normally.
Nick, let's spice it up here.
Let's hear it.
Kyler Murray.
Okay.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay. Prayer.
Definitely a prayer. Once in a 20-year catch, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Now
I don't even think Kyler threw the ball that great. Obviously he got it to where he needed to go. It was he put it in.
He closed his eyes and just fucking.
But just watching him in the replay and him rolling out and him it looked like his back foot kind of slipped a little bit and he was obviously still drifting.
That's
away
50
from
yards,
right?
With the 30,
but it still
just
didn't even look like he threw it well.
Well, what do you want him to do?
I don't know, Tanner. I'm just saying.
Do you want him to throw a tight spiral on the
pylon? No. I'm not bashing him for anything. I'm just saying if he threw that ball that far. The way he was running it, imagine him just standing there in the pocket and just unleashing one, having full wind up.
Fair. I don't know.
I don't know why you think I'm just talking shit.
I don't think you're talking shit.
Feels like it.
Okay.
Feels like it.
Dude, we all agree. I think everyone agrees. Do you think the catch was better or the throw? You're gonna say the catch.
Well, I'll say the catch.
I'm gonna go throw. I mean, they're
but
both
I just
great.
praised the throw, so I don't know why.
I know.
I mean,
Fuck
the
you,
catch
Nick.
was better.
Is it the catch of the year so far?
Well, what's better?
Cole Beasley had a nice little one-handed catch, but he's like 5'8". That's the only reason I'd give him the catch.
Tanner, this man just jumped up with
I know 3 people.
3.
No, I mean,
I know. I'll credit they're very short, but they were probably kidney punching him on the way up.
DeAndre Hopkins isn't like a tall guy. He's like 6'1".
I mean, I saw one of them reaching behind and sticking his hand.
They were giving him a little ball sack run. They were taking
him a
sack.
reach around while he was jumping up in the air.
Dude, I saw
it didn't bother him.
LaMarcus Joyner was sucking his toe too. I mean, dude, some weird shit was going on.
Mid jump, Tanner.
God, dude, got
he
a
came
ball
down
sack
with it.
rub, sucking a toe.
Came down with it.
I saw one scratching his back, trying to make him feel more comfortable.
Yeah, giving him a massage, rubbing some ointment on him.
Do you think ointment?
Ointment.
It's about oink with that pink shirt. You look like a pig.
Well, you smell like a damn pig.
Oh, you smell like that bacon, that pork, boy.
You're not looking good.
That pork butt, boy.
You and that neck thing.
Do you think, bro? I literally came all the way over here. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm sorry.
I want you to not wear that thing.
It's just on. Like, I leave it on.
Did you not see me? I came in here. What was the first thing I did?
I don't care if you
took off the neck thing.
You Turk?
I took off the neck thing. You look like you say Turk.
Like, I'm gonna leave it on. There's no point in taking it off and on. It's just there for a reason.
Well,
if I run into dude, screw off.
Kyler Murray, ashamed of your neck?
Do you think? No. Why would I be ashamed of my neck?
Do you have a problem with your neck, son?
No, dude. Look. Do I have any issues?
Kinda.
What?
Look at whatever you were doing right there.
Yeah, bro. I feel like, my neck hurts now, dude.
Yeah, it's not good. Not a good.
Do you think the Ravens have a bottom 10 offense in the league this year?
I think the Ravens' offense is not what people want it to be.
Do you think Lamar?
But I think
Jackson,
they're missing Dez Bryant, man. I think you throw Dez Bryant out there.
You think
give him
he's the
no.
Dez Bryant?
Tanner, what I'm telling you is, if you can at least have Marquise Brown and throw Dez Bryant out there and put him on the same side for 10 plays a game.
I think it'll make
10 plays a game where you have one guy go deep and you have one guy, Dez, run the short button, whatever.
Credit they couldn't throw
it would at
last
least,
night anyways.
It would at least, well, the weather was
terrible.
But it would at least open up the offense a little bit.
I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say
you don't even have to throw it.
I haven't seen Dez play in 2 years.
You don't even have to throw it. I don't care if you've seen Dez or not.
Run a route. I'm not.
Tanner, this is like the conversation we had. I don't know when it was about the receivers are built different now.
They are built different
than they were. So like, there's not the Hopkins. There's not even like the Larry Fitzgeralds.
They're not big body receivers.
But you at least throw Dez Bryant out there, who's a big body receiver who you know who's going to catch the ball. It doesn't matter if he goes or runs or anything. But if he can go 10 yards, turn around, catch the ball.
Yeah, I got to see the man run,
Who
bro.
else would you put out there?
He's probably going to fall that Devin Duvernay, bro. Let them 4-3 man run.
Yeah, okay, Tanner.
Bro,
that's not the presence that they need. Bro, they need a big body guy that can just get 10 yards and fall down.
I don't think any team is, if they threw Dez Bryant on the field.
They need more than just Mark Andrews.
No team is going to be worried. For one, Lamar's throwing the ball, so no team's gonna be worried anyways. Because the man
exactly.
Can't
That's
throw.
You also need a guy who's known who can catch the ball.
Gonna do?
He can catch the ball, is what he can do.
All the receivers on the field can catch. That's why they're receivers.
But they're not 6'4", 6'5". However, I don't know. Dez might be 6'3", but he plays like he's damn 6'6".
Well, his knees are about to turn to ash, man.
Well, at least give him a shot before they do.
Well, they need to find a quarterback that can.
Well, they need to find a receiver that can catch the ball.
That's also true.
So I don't want to hear it.
Throwing is the number one part. I mean, if you can't throw the ball,
well, if you can't catch the ball, it's hard to throw the ball to guys who can't
Ravens
catch.
Need a lot
Where do you want them to throw it, Tanner?
Up, Duke.
Throw it up. They're not tall.
Yeah, Marquise will outrun everyone, bro. Get out of here with that.
Your arguments.
They have a Tyreek kind of factor. Not Marquise is nowhere near Tyreek. They don't know how to utilize it because Lamar can't throw like Mahomes.
Which is why I also think the Chiefs need another tall, lanky, just big body receiver.
Yeah, they all have the same receivers. But it's working for them.
I mean, it works for them because they
Mahomes.
can catch.
Well, they have Mahomes that can throw it from every angle. Lamar can't throw to save his life.
It just seems like the Lamar dynamic is being figured out. It's being.
I never believed it.
The scheme is being whatever. They're figuring out how to, instead of like they talked about in that game, they were talking about how, like last year when Lamar won the MVP,
right?
They were showing highlights of how defensive ends and like defensive linemen would, instead of keeping him in the pocket and corralling him, they would just fly past him and try and sack him, and he would just take advantage of that spot. So now what they're doing is, instead of trying to sack him, they're just trying to contain him, because him throwing the ball in a tight pocket is as big of a win as sacking him.
No, yeah, if you're forcing him to throw. Yeah, right. No, right.
Because you're taking away his ability to run. That way,
that's what's yeah, I agree.
The read option, whatever else, even if he's faking the run, you still have that pressure keeping him in the pocket.
Right. I mean, that's like, you're completely right. Like, if Lamar can't get out of the pocket, can't make a play with his feet, then he's ineffective almost in a way, because
then he has to rely on his arm. He can't
throw the football.
Right.
Like, that's what teams are figuring out.
He can't. I mean, he can throw the ball.
He can throw at a high level, though.
But he's not going to be Mahomes or Russell Wilson, where he can put the ball
wherever
in a spot where it's 3rd and 9, and he throws it on the back shoulder.
Right. Yeah, he's like, I agree. So, which that leads me to this. So Lamar won MVP last season.
Right.
Who would your MVP favorite right now? Who would it be if you had to pick? Like, your Aaron Rodgers, your Russell Wilsons, your Josh Allens, your Ryan Tannehills.
Well, I know you were pretty high on Russell Wilson. And he lost, what is this, 2 games? He lost 2 games.
7 turnovers in 2 games.
He did not impress me. Now, it wasn't like he didn't impress me. Obviously, their defense is horrible.
Right. Like, I feel like he's trying to do too much.
Right. And I think that's part of the problem, is now he's in his own head. Instead of just being Russell Wilson, he's out there trying to be the best version of Russell Wilson that there ever has been, where if he's just being himself, making the right play. I mean, he's still making the right plays, but it just feels like when you're watching him, he's very much forcing.
So who's your MVP then? Right now.
MVP.
Obviously things change, but through week 9 or 10, whatever it is,
I'm gonna go one against you, and I know why this is against you. Because
I'm changing mine, so it's not Russ.
I'll just say Josh Allen again. Okay. Why not?
I knew you were gonna fucking say.
Why not?
Allen's like,
he played great. You can't tell me he didn't play great. I know he had, one or two interceptions?
No, he's played great all season.
Yes.
Like, I mean, he's ascending in the right direction.
The reason I like him so much is because, A, he doesn't have a good running game.
Right.
He doesn't have a running, like, he has Devin Singletary and Zach Moss. Like,
yeah, they're not elite.
Like, okay. Backs. Like, okay.
He's got Stephon Diggs. Top 10 receiver, I think.
Yes. And he's got a bunch of other little, fast
Cole Beasley's,
like Chiefs and Ravens type
slot receivers, right?
And he's going out there and he's getting the job done. I mean, he doesn't have a great defense. He's got a top 10 coach.
He doesn't have a great
Sean
defense.
McDermott is, but he does not have a great defense.
It's not great, but it's not terrible
because he can score.
Talk to Russell Wilson about defenses, bro. And Russell's done more with less.
Right. I know. I'm not saying that their defense is Seattle has a bad defense.
Right. But amazing.
The Bills just don't have a great
Bobby
defense. The Bills have a serviceable defense, a decent defense.
I mean, they're
not going to go out there and get
above
you.
Average.
I'd say they're about average.
Yeah, but they're like middle. They're not a terrible defense.
So they're right at average, Tanner.
Right, like
that's pretty much what that means. Right in the middle.
Right.
You're getting good at this,
dude,
Tanner.
Shut up, dude.
Okay. But
go ahead.
He's getting the job done.
No, he's getting. But that's
so why not? Why
MVPs don't just get the job done.
Why can't I just give him the credit? Why can't I just give him the credit?
I'm giving him credit, but MVPs don't just get the job done.
He got the job done.
MVPs do way more and excel at a higher level than anyone would have thought.
Let's hear it, Tanner.
Okay, we just talked about him a second ago. Kyler Murray's my MVP now.
That's why I said that, because
And here's why.
Yep.
Really quick statistics. Lamar Jackson last year through the first 8 games of the season, which last year Lamar won MVP.
Right.
Lamar had 2,400 yards.
Okay.
Total. 17 touchdowns total with a 73.7 QBR. It's a quarterback rating.
Right.
I would check. You know that, but I know listeners.
Yes. Okay.
Kyler through his first 8 games this year.
Okay.
200 more total yards.
Gotcha.
7 more touchdowns. He's got 24 touchdowns.
Is this on OURadar.com?
No, this is on according to ESPN. And then 77 QBR. Every statistic so far this season has been better.
That's great.
How are you? Kyler is obviously running away with MVP now. in my opinion.
Did you say anything about rush yards?
That's total yards. That's combined.
Okay, gotcha.
So it's like,
I just think it was.
Right.
I think the Lamar Jackson effect was just so great because of the rushing effect.
Yeah, no one knew how to stop it. Like you were saying,
and it was just
last year.
it was just like he could just roll out, and it was just
it's magical.
Yeah,
it was pretty. It's majestic.
Right,
it was like it was like a stallion at the Kentucky Derby.
Now it's schemed out. It's not that he's not the same player he was. I'm sure he is the same Lamar Jackson he was last year.
Probably physically better.
Right. But
schematically,
if you can scheme him out, if they don't change their offense and you watch enough film, you're going to figure out a way to get him into a situation where he's in a losing situation.
They need to establish,
or at least the most losing situation you can put him in.
And the problem with Lamar too is I think one of the issues right now is, for one, he takes a lot more hits than, and he's not as big. Like he's like a Kyler, but Kyler knows how to avoid hits. Russell Wilson knows how to avoid hits. Right. Deshaun Watson knows how to avoid hits. Lamar takes a lot of hits, way more than he should, and he's not a big guy. So I think like when a quarterback, when a team understands that the quarterback knows how to not take a hit, you can schematically make a game plan that allows him to be more elusive with his legs. I think right now the Ravens are in a tough spot because I don't think they really trust his arm. I think their running game with the running backs is still a toss-up. They've got like...
Well, it's almost like teams are...
They know
kind of begging him to hand it.
Mark Ingram's not going to beat you. He's not going to beat you. J.K. Dobbins obviously isn't going to beat you.
He can beat you, but they don't give it anybody.
They don't utilize him. Right.
And same thing like you were saying with Justice Hill. I think it's just like, oh, we got Mark Ingram, we can play him for 10 snaps, and we can play Justice Hill for 6 snaps, and we can play J.K. for 12 snaps, but he's only going to be in there for pass blocking or stupid stuff like that.
Yeah,
and then they're like, oh, we'll give the ball to Gus Edwards 6 times, but he'll only play 9 snaps.
Right.
And you're like, what? None of that makes any sense to me.
And that's
figure out a guy, figure out his backup,
right?
Or figure out the guy that you're going to give 20 snaps, and then figure out the 2 guys that you're going to split the next 20 each, or
if I'm in the Ravens,
10 and 10. It doesn't matter, but you got to figure out a guy that's going to go out there and be, because it's almost like, if you ask me, I think Lamar may want a guy he's got chemistry with, a guy he can build chemistry with, instead of being like, here, you just had a great play with Justice Hill, let me turn around and just give you like Mark Ingram. Like,
yeah, no, I mean,
okay,
the Ravens need a lot of help. Do you think if the Browns played them today, do you think they would beat the Ravens?
I think the Ravens,
because we know the Steelers is the best team. We know the Ravens the Steelers is the best team in that division. So I'm asking because I think the Browns are still third, even with the Ravens losing. But now, I think they're still third. But now, if they played today, do you think with Nick Chubb back, do you think the Browns could beat the Ravens?
That's tough because I don't think I've seen anybody. Not to say I haven't seen anybody, but it's. I feel like it's harder to stop Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
both of them.
They both had 100 yards again.
Right. If you can stop one, the other one's still going to have a good game.
Yeah.
Or if you stop the other, then that guy's going to have a good. And then now without Odell, like you were talking about, the Browns' offense seems to be opening up more. There's no forcing the ball anywhere. Baker's almost kind of settling himself down and finding the open guy rather than being like Odell. Odell.
The knock right now, there's not really knock, but he hasn't thrown for a touchdown in 2 games, but
right.
I was listening to something earlier, and it was, the weather that they've had the last 2 games has been it's been like 30 mile an hour. It's been like 30 mile an hour winds. Like, it's so hard to throw in that.
Yep.
And that's why those 2 games have been so low scoring. So that's why I think the Browns, like this time of year, when it gets cold, when it gets rainy,
this is where
a little snow. This is where like the Titans will start doing a little, like they'll kind of start running away. The Vikings are maybe do a little better.
Maybe do a little bit better.
Steelers their offense is filthy though.
But the thing about their offense, you'll notice they have those down the field plays.
They spread the ball,
but they don't. They have like 2 or 3 of them, and they connect on. They maybe take 5 shots a game. They connect on 3 out of 5.
Yeah,
but then they run the ball. They get 4. They do a little crossing route. They get 6. They get a little bubble route. They get 2. They get a run. They get the 1.
Best receiving core in the NFL. They're definitely top 3.
I think they chemistry wise.
Oh yeah, Big Ben's on.
Yeah,
he's on it with them.
Well, and they all know they go out there. They could get the ball. Like they're all playing to get the ball.
And Juju, Juju's rookie year with Big Ben, was great. Big Ben, I think at that point, like they've had so much success. What, they're 9-0. Like Yeah, I think Big Ben doesn't even know. Like I think we talked about one of the episodes ago, or a few episodes ago. Mm-hmm. Big Ben doesn't even see who he's throwing it to. It's just like black jersey, they're open. Like he doesn't care about who he's throwing to because he trusts every single player on the field.
Well, and they have something different than some of those other teams we were talking about. Mm-hmm. They have Juju, who's a bigger bodied guy.
Right.
They have Chase Claypool, who's
he's a bigger
bodied guy. They have
Deontay Johnson.
They have Deontay Johnson, who plays a little bit above the rim, Washington, as they say, and James Washington, who can play above the rim. But
Eric Ebron.
But you look at them all; they're all very physical. You got Deontay Johnson, who's maybe a little more fragile, but he'll still stick his head out there. He'll still stick his head out there. He gets in on those crossing plays. I mean, you see
they have the most balanced team.
But it seems like nobody's up. Like when Juju goes out there and gets one catch for 11 yards. He's still acting the same as when he gets 11 catches for 115.
Yeah, they don't have a selfish player on that team. Which it seems like the Steelers, other than Le'Veon and Antonio, which in their prime they were kind of selfish, but it worked, I guess, with Mike Tomlin. But the Steelers and the Ravens are two organizations I feel like that they never have a super selfish guy. Again, other than Antonio,
and if they do,
Le'Veon,
they kind of weed him out.
Yeah, after their prime, and that's when they shipped. Once Antonio started being a problem, they were like, "Nope, I don't care if you're that great. See ya."
Right, and Le'Veon was like, I want all this money," and they're like, "That's not really how we roll here."
Yeah, it's not.
And they're like, "Okay,"
and that's why they're successful, at least
because they have a plan and they stick to it. They don't let people come in and dictate how they run their program.
Yeah, they don't let players dictate.
Right,
correct.
And
Nux on that, dude. Good talk right there. I like that shit. Good talk. Sticking on football, I just want to switch over to college football real quick. I just want to shout out Tulsa football, ranked for the first time in
just
forever.
Just beat SMU, nice comeback win.
I think they were number 7. I think SMU at the time was 17, 18, somewhere in there. Yep. But yeah, great comeback win. First time in program history they've beat 2 ranked teams in a season. They
could have beaten 3.
They could have beaten 3, but I just had to give them a shout out.
Yeah, I love it
because we're in Tulsa and
you gotta have it.
We need to go to a TU.
Shout out Dustin Johnson too.
Yeah, shout out
because that was DJ. A performance. That was like I was asking Tanner. I said Tanner, do you want to maybe get together on this? But I was like, I'm not really kind of feeling it because
you didn't.
It was like it wasn't enjoyable to keep watching. Like I had it on, but I was like,
yeah.
After unless there's like an absolute.
Yeah, I was like after 6 holes in, it felt like DJ's tournament.
Right.
Like it didn't even feel like anyone could catch him because everything he was doing was so organic.
It was funny how you were watching it. It was like DJ had a tee shot, and then you saw somebody putting, and then it was DJ's. Yeah, it was DJ. Fairway shot, and then somebody was hitting a fairway shot, and then it was DJ putting, and then it was somebody
driving.
Which I feel
like is fair. Like if you're leading the Masters, like you deserve to get the attention.
They follow every single shot, but in between his shots, they would show other people, but they would always get his shots.
I got to give a shout out to us because our 2 picks to win it both finished top 5.
Top 5.
So I mean, they didn't win it obviously.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I feel like Justin Thomas finished at 12 under. He finished 4th. Rory finished at 11 under and finished 5th. That's pretty solid. That our 2 picks were top 5 in the Masters.
I'll take that.
Nux on that. One more Nux on that.
I wonder what that would have paid out.
Yeah, dude.
What was that payout?
Sick. I don't know, but I bet it's a lot. I think the purse was $11.5 million.
I want a cut because I called it.
So I want a piece of that cake, piece of that ass. Give me some of that.
What kind of cake do you like?
Vanilla, boy.
Straight up.
Oh, and I'm not even a big icing dude. I like the breading the most.
I like
batter breading, whatever.
My absolute favorite is when they do the cake, and then they have a little bit of that icing
in the middle,
the layers of the cake,
and that's it, bro. I can't do like a corner piece of a cake.
Nah,
like way too much sugar, way too much icing. It drowns out.
But I want a thin layer. But I kind of like a vanilla cake with cream cheese frosting.
I can't. Okay, I can't. I was about to ask you. I can't think of the 2 kind of frostings. There's the cream cheese, and then there's the buttermilk. I think
Whipped.
Whatever one is not like. Which one's the really soft kind? Like there's, you know what I'm talking about? Like one's really creamy, and then one's like more of like a. I don't know how to explain it.
Like a cream cheesy.
You know what I'm talking about though?
You mean the cream cheesy is more cream cheesy, and the whipped is more whipped?
I guess I'm going cream cheese then. I don't like the one that tastes like yogurt. Like not tastes like yogurt, like feels like yogurt. It's super soft. And the reason I say this is because my sister's birthday, shout out, happy 30th, was last week. Her birthday cake had the softy icing, and it just reminded me I'm not a fan of that.
You want that cream cheese.
I want that
but I don't even know what kind it is. That cream cheese adds just that extra element. But I'm not as much.
But again, it's got to be like a thin layer,
just a little strip.
Icing.
Just give me one little strip.
Nux on that one more time.
But yeah, that's just kind of how I don't know why.
Are you a vanilla cake guy?
I'm a vanilla cake guy.
I feel like you'd be like a strawberry kind.
Nah, I just eat. Why?
It's a pink shirt, man. It's the kind of like I feel like you just be a strawberry cake kind of.
You better
guy,
watch
bro.
your mouth.
Bro,
Watch your mouth. Because I'm not a strawberry guy.
Shout out Vanilla Gang.
I'm a vanilla guy.
Shout out Vanilla Gang, boy. Dude, are you a liquor or a beer kind of guy?
Liquor,
Shout out Ryan for the submission, by the way.
Yeah, Ryan, man. What's up? Liquor or beer, you ask? Let me give it to you this way.
Yeah, give it to the man.
There's 2 times.
Okay.
Count them.
1, 2.
Okay, you did it.
Dos.
If I'm watching some football,
okay,
hanging out with the guys, watching maybe baseball,
okay,
hanging out by the pool,
okay,
I don't know, playing cards, perhaps, I'm drinking beer.
Okay.
But if I'm watching a movie or it's Sunday night football and I was drinking beer kind of throughout the day.
Are you going to flip over, huh?
I'm going to flip from beer and I'm going to have a little bit of whiskey.
Bro, I feel like...
So the question...
Okay, so now it becomes when are
more
you
of a
allowed
dynamic.
Yeah, I would say now the question, it seems like, sorry, Ryan, this
Usually
dickhead
whenever I have dinner is when I switch, is dinner time.
Okay, I mean, that's fair, but... Okay, so you switch to liquor after dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, well, if you had to pick one or the other for the rest of your life, what are you doing?
I'll go liquor.
You're smoking so much crack, dude.
No, because...
Dude, you're an idiot, bro.
Actually, thinking
bro,
about
go to the lake and just be allowed to only drink liquor.
This is tough.
Go to the beach.
I'll go beer. I'll go beer.
Go on a fishing charter for an 8-hour trip.
Wait, you can't change my mind.
Dude, you're an idiot.
You can't do that.
You're the idiot that everywhere he goes, he smells like liquor.
Yeah,
you're blackout everywhere you go.
You look like beer.
I am, because I'm American. Beer is the kind of drink you sit in your basement with the bros and watch a Dallas Cowboys game and lose.
You think American people look like a beer can, Tanner? You look like a beer can.
If you're not from the Midwest, you better look like... If you're from the Midwest, you better look like a beer can.
Tanner,
like a fucking Bud Light.
You look like...
I'm proud I look like a beer can.
You look like you eat the glass.
You look like you... No, you look like you shove a whole bottle of Jack Daniels down your throat and then walk to the toilet and throw it back up.
See, I like Jack Daniels.
Dude, Jack Daniels is fine, but you look like the kind of guy that would drink a whole bottle of liquor, then throw it up, and then bitch about why you drank the whole bottle of liquor. Don't ever do that,
rude.
Nick.
I would never do that. And you know that I would never do that.
You just chose liquor over beer.
Yeah, but you know I wouldn't do that like that.
Dude, you're an idiot. Dude, beer is an American drink.
I drink it respectfully.
So you just sip on it? Like a little...
I mean, I drink it how I drink it,
like a baby sucks on a
Why do you have to judge the way that I drink?
How do you drink it on the rocks? Do you mix your drinks?
I like to have it.
I'm not a liquor guy. I like to
have a little whiskey and soda.
So if you're on the lake all day, you only get liquor. You're just doing whiskey and soda all day.
Sure, let me hold one of those bad boys.
Okay.
Give me a little floaty koozie thing. So I'll just set that bad boy in there.
We're on the water by 10. Nick's out of the water by 11:30. Blackout, bro.
We go to the water at 10. I'm back at the place at 9. I'm back before we even left.
Yeah, bro.
I helped you guys pack the cooler.
You didn't even get out of bed because
I helped you guys pack the cooler.
You didn't even help pack, bro. You were sleeping. That's what liquor people do. Liquor people sleep. Beer people wake up and drink a beer in the morning and then get on the boat.
Yeah, and then you smell like dirty.
You smell like America, bro. You smell like just...
You act like I don't drink beer. Like this is like you're acting,
bro. You smell like a person that wears a Carhartt that puts cigarettes out, like we talked about in previous episodes. If you don't wear a Carhartt, smoke a cigarette, and drink a beer, you fucked up. Not that I smoke cigarettes, and not that yeah, fuck. I don't smoke cigarettes.
I think Tanner just talked himself into a corner.
I think I talked myself into almost switching to liquor at this point.
Yes. So I'll take beer.
If cigarettes are a part of my beer drinking, fuck that. I'm going liquor.
Nope.
Never. Can't be a cigarette smoker. Nux on that. Quit smoking, people. Your lungs are probably black.
Yeah.
Black holes.
So
blacker than this wall. Next thing, Nick.
Yeah. You or me? I feel you.
I feel me. I
feel you. I feel like you're rolling.
I want to roll back to the football real quick.
Okay. Let me also throw something out there. DK Metcalf was obviously upset during that game. If you watched any of it.
Well, because Jalen Ramsey shut his ass down, boy.
Right. But he was noticeably upset. Going back to that Juju thing, if DK Metcalf was in Juju's position and Juju got one catch, you never saw Juju upset. He was out there dancing, whatever, after the game. He had one catch for 11 yards.
And I think DK could end up being a prima donna, which most, not all, most of the best receivers in the league end up at some point in their career being prima donnas. I'm not going to say all. I'm going to say some. But, there's so much spotlight.
He also, I think, is one of those guys who's like, at least give me a shot. Like, he wasn't even getting a shot.
Right.
But it's just how I feel. So sorry to cut you off there, but I just want to throw that in there because I thought that might have been important.
You're fine.
But it wasn't.
I was going to ask you, so I was thinking.
Let's hear it. I love the way.
Since we were talking about, which I know you don't have a list. I have a list right here. I was thinking.
Why do you do this to me all the time?
Because this is going on Instagram. Shout out Instagram.
Shout out Instagram.
So remember how we talked about Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert?
Okay.
How I said Justin Herbert was in my top 10 quarterbacks.
Yes,
he was 8 at the time.
Okay.
Can you create a mental list of your top 10?
No.
You can't?
Nope.
Need me your top 3?
Never.
So Nick is incapable of using his brain. Is what
I am. Tanner,
my man has been drinking too many bottles of Jack.
So, okay. I'll go.
Fried every brain cell.
Okay. So, what I'll do, I'll just go 1 to as far as I can go.
Just give me 10. I'm not asking.
I don't know if I can get to 10, Tanner.
Nick, pull it up on your phone.
What if I don't even think 10 quarterbacks are good?
Okay, then give me your top whatever list you want to
That's what I'm going to tell. That's literally what I said. I'm going to start top 1
to
down
question mark
Z.
Okay.
So, okay.
Do you want me to give you my list first? Maybe this will help you.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, you want me to give you my list first?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to pull mine.
I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go.
We can't make up a fucking...
Josh Allen.
Something. Number 1?
Josh Allen.
Oh, my God, dude.
Patrick Mahomes.
Someone write this down. God. Okay. Josh Allen. Oh, my.
Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes.
This man really does not have a brain.
I'm just going off, like...
Off your dome skis.
The besties.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's probably wrong. Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes. I guess I got to go Russell Wilson. Shout out my Jaguars. But Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, God.
You don't like Aaron Rodgers?
No, I thought you were about to say some Jaguar quarterback. I was like,
no, because Aaron Rodgers looked like dog shit against the Jags.
He didn't look like dog shit.
He did not look good against the Jags.
But every quarterback has a game like that.
Okay.
You got to look human at some point.
We'll go Big Ben, Tom Brady. I'll go Tom Brady, Big Ben, but...
Okay. You know what we're at? We're like 6?
Yeah, that's 6. I'll throw Stafford in there, man. Stafford's coming back.
10?
Stafford's coming back.
Man, we're throwing some heaters out
Kyler Murray's
here,
back at like 5.
Okay, so we're really just shuffling this list around. It's really not a list at this point. We're just naming people. How many quarterbacks can you name in the league?
I'll go Joe Burrow.
Okay, Joe Burrow.
I'll go...
Is this 8? Or?
Yeah, that was 8.
Okay.
Joe Burrow. It's hard because Derek Carr was kind of up there.
Bro, just put Derek Carr in your top 10.
No.
This is literally going on Instagram, so you better think.
Well, this is hard, Tanner. I didn't have any time to think about it.
I know you didn't. That's why I'm throwing this out here.
I'm just naming, I guess, 10 quarterbacks, I think.
I think you're just naming the top 10 quarterbacks that come in your head. First 10, actually.
Okay, let me restart this then, because I won't go top to bottom. I'll just go top 10. Okay, restructuring. Okay, Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, 3. Josh Allen, Kyler Murray, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson. I don't know why this is so hard now.
You said Brady,
Russell
Rodgers,
Wilson.
Roethlisberger.
Yeah, Brady, Roethlisberger. How many is that now?
You're at 6.
6. Okay.
We're going to get there.
Don't rush me. Brady, Roethlisberger.
Throwing the Jeopardy music again.
Yeah, see, I can't. I have to think in pure silence. I have to think in pure silence.
Okay, we're going to put Burrow.
Can you think really while I'm talking to you like this? Can you really think while I'm just right? Wait, yeah, exactly. You can. Stop. Jay Cutler.
I like that.
Oh man,
dude, Cutler is box. You said Burrow at one point.
Yeah, Burrow. I guess I'll go Herbert. It's got to be in there.
Okay, so Burrow, Herbert.
Is that 8?
Really, this podcast, this episode is really taking.
Yeah, this is really dragging.
Welcome to episode 6.
I guess I got to go Carson Wentz.
All right, that's
just for yards and. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you're cracked, but that's where we're going.
That's where we're
number
going.
10.
I don't know where else to go.
Number 10. Well, you need to go anywhere but Philadelphia to find a quarterback.
Okay, so who are you putting in? I guess outside of what I did.
I can't fucking wait. Boy.
Well, you had a long time to worry about this, Tanner. You're probably in your bedroom at night.
Yeah, this actually was last night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's probably like 1 a.m.
It was like 12:30.
Yeah,
12:33. I was watching the highlights of all the football games.
You're wearing one sock.
Update. I had one and a quarter sock.
See, exactly. You know what that sock was a quarter off for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like, whatever. My quarterback rankings through week 9, 10, whatever it is. Okay. Mahomes won.
Oh, I guess Deshaun Watson. What am I doing?
Yeah, too late. You're already buzzed in the list. Oh, well, yeah.
Well, notice how I didn't say Baker Mayfield.
No, I didn't say Baker either. No, Mahomes won. I did not. I did actually. 2, Kyler Murray. 3, Russell Wilson. 4, Aaron Rodgers. 5, Tom Brady. 6, Deshaun Watson. 7, Josh Allen. 8, Matt Ryan.
Well, yeah, he didn't play last week. So
no, but he didn't. But this is through the whole season, so suck a dick. And then number 9, Justin Herbert, and 10, Joe Burrow. I have Burrow actually in my top 10.
That's great, but you have him and Herbert switched.
No, dude.
Yeah.
No,
you
dude.
Do.
No.
You do.
Dude, Burrow, fuck Burrow.
It's okay.
Joey B's trash, bro.
Let's not be disrespectful.
No, he's not. He's in the top 10 in my quarterback.
Exactly.
Rankings,
so why are you going to talk down on him?
I'm not going to talk down.
Just like the people say on Twitter.
I mean,
why you have to talk down,
bro? I still.
Why
can't
does there
believe,
have to be a comparison?
I still can't believe I got rung on Twitter by Bengals fans, and like they were all getting like 100 likes a comment, bro.
Oh, they're still liking it to this
Are
day.
they, bro, dude?
Yeah, I still get notifications.
Oh my god, dude, they're blowing that shit up.
They're like, why does it always have to come down to comparing this guy versus this guy? And we're like,
why are you so
just to have a conversation? Like we just.
I'm trying to create what we're doing right now.
It's just for me, it's just we want to give our 2 cents just so somebody else can come in because I want somebody else to come and be like, you're stupid, or
you're an
I
idiot.
Agree with you,
you're
or,
a dumbass.
That's a good take. I never even thought about that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like just something new. Something new.
It's got to be something fresh. Like some Clorox wipes.
Are we even on the fresh load? Where are we at?
No, we're fucking rolling at this point, baby. The train is moving.
I love it. I apologize for the quarterback picks. I wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, Nick didn't really know any quarterbacks. Nick didn't even watch football.
I don't really watch
hockey instead, remember?
I watch
shout out hockey players.
What do I watch?
Shouting out people left and right today.
I watch those people build those pools.
Yeah, the Indonesians, whatever they are.
Yeah, and they do it in like
South Americans. Yeah, dude. Claypool.
Yeah,
Chase Claypool. Shout out Chase Claypool. All right, Nick.
Okay.
Better way to vacation.
Okay.
Cruise?
No, not at all. Not a cruise.
Or a one location kind of guy?
Yeah, not a cruise.
Not a cruise?
Not a cruise.
Are you scared of the boat sinking?
Nope.
Or are you just not a fan of going from place to place?
I'm just not a fan of being on a boat and not being able to get off and leave people.
So you're kind of kidnapped?
Yeah.
Cruises low-key kidnap people and get away with it. They legally kidnap people.
Right.
If you think about it.
Right, you have to show them all your identifications, show them your social security number.
And when you get to a location,
they give you a key that they have too, and you could and
they're like, get your ass back on the boat. We're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving now.
Yeah, you're like a grounded child. Yeah. You have to listen to everything they say.
Yes, you do. And they say, don't go outside of here, and you're like, why? And they're like, you'll die. Yep. And you're like, oh, because this place is scary, and they're like, no, because we'll just kill you if you go too far.
Like the so people who are on the cruise will actually kill you themselves.
So people who are like, man, I don't want to go to one of these foreign places because if I go outside of where these people are at, then I'll die.
No, it's just
the crew members. Like, they think it's the people that live around that area. It's the crew literally members. The people that work for the cruise that are, you have to stay in or else you die.
Like a Disney cruise. Like if you go on a Disney cruise and they tell you don't leave this part of Cuba or wherever you may be, Mickey Mouse will end up killing you.
They'll take
it's a true fact, bro. They'll take your virginity.
They will take advantage of it.
Mickey Mouse will take your fucking virginity, bro.
Well, I don't know about all that.
No.
I think I could fight off Mickey Mouse.
Bro, hell no. With them damn ears,
well,
I'll be smacking you left and right, knock you unconscious. Well, take your virginity and then throw you back in the ocean.
Tanner, you're thinking about the Boy Scouts.
No.
Yes.
Oh, Boy Scouts.
Yes.
Yeah, I am.
So,
did you hear about that?
Yes.
No,
Tanner, I just made that up and didn't have any idea.
No, I'm saying a kid named Charles raped a Mickey Mouse. One of his buddies was dressed up as Mickey Mouse for Halloween this past Halloween, and he raped him.
You're a liar. You're such a liar, bro. You pull that out. You don't. Hold on.
Take a straight virginity, bro.
So this kid,
Charles.
Yep,
Charles.
Was a minor?
Yeah, bro. No, he's 14.
Was he in the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, he was the general Boy Scout dude. Oh. He was the leader of the Boy Scouts.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
14 years old.
So this was like Children of the Corn.
Yeah, you know how they tell you to tie knots?
Yes.
No, like group leaders? No, this kid taught people how to like take kids' virginities. So all these
I don't like this conversation.
All these kiddies would run around with Mickey Mouse costumes, and then he'd pick one and then in the woods, and then
I don't like
that's
this.
a wraps.
Okay.
That's why they got in trouble, bro. Charles started this whole thing.
Not me. I don't like it.
Well, don't like it. I'm just telling you facts.
I'm not a part.
Well, I'm telling you
not
facts.
associated.
I'm not associated either, but I'm just telling you. I'm spitting facts at you.
Well,
so
I was
going
to
to
ask you to pull that up, but I wasn't. I don't want you to.
Yeah, I don't want to pull it up either. I don't want to see Mickey Mouse.
Don't need it.
So you're not a cruise guy.
Not a cruise guy, man.
One vacation spot. Where are you going right now? For free. You get a whole week stay. No, fuck that. You get a one night stay. You get one night.
Tanner, considering I'm going to Colorado in
but your parents
2
live there.
days.
But your parents live there.
Okay, but considering I'm going, I guess I'd want to go to a beach.
Okay.
Just
what beach? Not even
one I haven't been to yet.
Not what? Okay, that's fair.
I don't know.
East Coast or West Coast? Just pick one side.
I'll pick one of them.
Okay, one side.
I picked one of them.
No. I'm asking one side.
I'll go. I want to go east,
okay.
But I want to go mid-east, like Carolinas, like South Carolinas, but not right now.
Are you a New York or LA kind of guy?
I'm a New York guy.
Same.
I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah, same.
Not an LA guy.
Are you?
I think Colorado's as far west as.
Are you
Arizona? Sure.
An American muscle kind of guy, or do you like a foreign Lamborghini kind of guy? Like a 1969 convertible Camaro, all redone, or you'd like I'm going straight foreign.
You know, I like the classic. I think if I could have a classic, it'd be good.
I think like a cool.
I mean,
old
a
Camaro.
Lambo obviously would be dope, but I mean,
yeah, but I'm not a big foreign guy. Well, I mean, I am. I think they look sweet.
Yeah, but I mean, would I really want to own one? And then what would happen? Do I really want to drive it if I do?
No. Because I don't want to get it dirty.
Right. You don't want to get it dirty. You don't want to get it scratched. You don't want anything to go wrong with it because where are you going to take it?
That American Muscle, boy.
Beautiful.
It looks like a beer can.
I mean,
you can have a beer can in this.
It
can get dirty like a beer can.
You could use a beer can to fuel it.
Right. Like if you find a beer can that hasn't been opened, sitting in the dirt, it looks like
even one that's empty.
Right. And it looks like it's like 6 years old. You can still reuse that. You can still drink that. But you find an old liquor bottle that's halfway gone, been sitting in the dirt you don't know where that's been.
Never.
You never drink that.
What are you talking about?
I don't even fucking know at this point.
What are you arguing?
I'm arguing about American Muscle reminds me of a beer can. It's American.
So what about the
foreigns
whiskey?
or liquor?
Okay.
I wouldn't touch it. I was a 10-foot pole.
That's your preference, Tanner. I'll let you keep that.
Nick, I'm going to ask you something here.
I don't know, Tanner.
Pizza or pasta?
Can I create my own pasta?
Nope. You get pizza or pasta the rest of your life. Everything's for the rest of your life because I got to put you on the spot.
Do I get to pick what pizza? From where? If I get to pick from where, then I'll pick pizza.
You can have a pizza from Neverland. It doesn't matter where you get. You can have as many pizzas as you want, or as many pasta dishes as you want. But you got to have one or the other. You can have as many
pizza or only pasta.
Yep.
Any kind of each,
and you can't mix it.
Oh shoot!
You can't have a pasta pizza. That's bullshit. That's cheating.
Well, it's hard. I want to pick pasta because I feel like if I eat pizza every day for the rest of my life, I would really regret it.
Oh, dude, you be taking some poops, boy.
Well, I feel like all that bread, man, and you get tired of eating with your hands all the time.
Well, people eat pizzas with forks.
Yeah, but not people with brains.
Do you fold your pizza like a taco?
I sure do.
Next on that. Are you a more cheese than sauce kind of guy, or do you like the more sauce than the cheese kind of guy?
I like the ratio to be about even.
About even,
Tanner.
Okay.
Be honest with you, and I like it crispy.
Yeah, same. I don't like it.
I like the bottom of mine to be a little charred.
I do too,
and I like to crack it in half when I pick it up. I like to.
You like to hear it,
and then I want to pick it up, and then I squeeze it like this.
You want breadcrumbs everywhere,
and then I pick it like this, and then I stick my finger right, and I.
You what?
Right in the middle. Right.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I hold the slice is like this,
crunch
right?
the bread up.
Yeah. So the slice is like this, and then I put my finger here, and I crack it right in the middle, and then I go to town.
I'm literally
watering. I can't have like Domino's. Not for me.
Domino's is okay. Favorite chain pizza place? Go.
Chain pizza.
Yep. And I'm not talking Hideaway. I'm not talking shit like that. I'm talking Domino's, Pizza Hut, Hungry Howie's, CC's, Little Caesars.
I'll go Little Caesars because they're sauce to cheese.
You said Little Caesars.
Tanner, because I can get it crispy and I can get it thin. If I go to Papa John's or whatever, they want to slap that buttery crap all over. I'm not.
You
no.
can
and then they
ask
try.
for that
They're like,
off,
"Do
bro.
you want ranch in it? Here's your pile of ranch." And I'm like, "No, I don't want ranch with my pizza.
I'm not a ranch with the pizza either. Guy.
I'm not tapping your knuckles either, Taylor.
Bro, give me nuts on that.
Put your hand down.
Hashtag nuts on that.
Hashtag no ranch with pizza. That's what it needs to be.
Hashtag that's the name of this episode.
Ban ranch with pizza.
Fuck ranch, man.
It should be illegal. And it feels disrespectful.
It really, dude. It's like the most. It's the most. Go ahead.
I'm not. It's like eating a steak. If you got to put
steak sauce
on your steak, you're not having good steak. And if you're having good steak and you're putting steak sauce on it, shame on you.
That's the best take.
Shame on you.
That's the best take you've ever given right there.
Shame on you. So that's how I want to end
steak sauce.
It's going to be
loser.
Put that on my tombstone, dude. Put it on there.
Put it on there.
And vegetables
Hashtag
first.
no ranch on pizza.
That too.
Now give me nuts on that.
I don't know what I'm putting on there, but I'm putting no ranch on pizza. Mm-hmm. I'm putting veggies first because it's respectful.
Have to.
What else am I doing? I got to go one more.
Well, I'm not asking you to build a pizza for me, but now that you're doing it, fucking do it. Tell me your dream pizza.
Dream pizza. It's got to be cheese.
Wait,
cheese.
With what? Like, with what? I don't believe your dream pizza is just cheese. No.
I don't eat.
What do you eat on a pizza?
I mean, cheese.
No. Like, what toppings do you put on it?
Bro, I keep it plain and simple,
bro,
baby.
Jesus.
That way I can have a plain scale, like Dave Portnoy. Not like him, but that's just how I've always eaten pizza, is just plain cheese. Like, I'll eat it with pepperoni, that's fine. It's just not my preference.
You're not a sausage guy, though.
I'm not. I hate sausage.
I hate sausage on my pizza, too. What about,
I like
bacon?
So I like Italian sausage, but I don't like breakfast sausage or whatever the patty things are that they sell. Mm-hmm. Like sausage links are okay. Maple sausage links are okay, but not a breakfast sausage guy.
I'm not a big sausage guy either, unless I can dip it in like syrup. I'm a big sausage guy when I can get a nice scoop of syrup in there.
I just don't. I don't like.
I don't know. It's weird.
I have a weird phobia. Maybe
of sausage. It scares you.
I don't know. But I like Italian sausage. I like brats. And hot dogs.
Fucking
obviously they're not sausages, but close relative, perhaps. So I don't know. I thought maybe I got problems. Probably.
I think we all have problems, Nick. We just have to kind of like.
I have weird fears, and I also don't like carrots unless they're soft. Shout out carrots.
Yeah, I don't like carrots that are by themselves.
Yeah, I can't have a raw carrot.
Don't give me no raw carrot. I like carrots like in like dishes. Like if it's like, like a fried rice dish, I'll eat carrots then.
Yeah.
But like people that just pull out a fresh carrot,
and
you can just hear it crack in their mouth.
Nope.
Like they're eating a crayon.
You know what they do, Tanner? They dip it in effing ranch.
Fucking ranch, bro.
Yeah.
Hashtag
exactly.
no ranch.
Because you know why? Because it's horrible.
That's on one of our t-shirts. We're doing literally hashtag no ranch.
I don't mess with ranch. I mean, I'll eat ranch. Sure, but I won't eat it. I'll eat it with like chicken. But that
ranch and I've never heard of that combo.
Ranch and chicken, Tanner.
I mean, like on a salad, but
buttermilk, ranch, and chicken.
I've never heard.
See, but I don't really
like fried chicken.
See, but I don't really use.
Are you
sauce.
talking like grilled chicken?
I'm talking like fried chicken.
Oh well, yeah, okay. I thought you were talking like a nice grilled, like Italian herb.
No, I'm talking like fast food where you want to use sauces and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay,
yeah.
That's the only time to hashtag use ranch.
Hashtag perhaps use ranch.
There's also better sauces out there.
There's better sauces.
Dude, there's like 1,000 that barbecue. I like barbecue.
Get off this, bro. I'm not saying
we've talked food
I'm not
for
saying I don't like ranch. It's good. But I'm not the guy that just goes out and is trying to throw ranch on everything.
Nah, I'm not trying to lube myself up with ranch.
No.
Got me fucked up.
Couldn't be me.
Could not be me.
Nope. Some people could just drink it, bro, like straight up.
Bro, yeah, they crack open a Hidden Valley Ranch bottle and start chugging that bitch. Like I do with a Bud Light. Jesus. People hashtag butthole. God, dude. It's probably runny as shit. Yeah, like us after we eat those chips, man. Dangerous game. All right, people.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait till I come back.
Dude,
from,
I can't even trip. Like my stomach actually hurt thinking about that shit.
Yeah, they're literally in a tune.
It literally says on the back of the box, if you have health conditions, don't eat this chip and be ready to call.
I'm gonna be looking up health conditions until I have this chip.
I'm gonna say I have a fever that day.
Yeah.
For every day for the rest of my life.
I have chronic stomach-itis. If I have spicy food, my stomach falls off.
Jesus Christ. Well, Nick, I thought this was a fun episode.
It was something.
It was different. Kind of weird vibe, I feel like, because we kind of just like straight came in here. There was like no hanging out. We got fucking down to business and did it. 6.
Did they like that?
You want to hit that meow? You want to hit that meow real quick? Meow. Okay, the cat whisperer. Nick the phone beat us.
Well, guys, I hit that last one.
I will tell you, I appreciate everything that we've gotten. We are coming out with merch soon, though. Shout out.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. I still need to know mostly if we should do hats, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, koozies. What colors you guys want?
Helmet.
A bicycle. I need to know if you guys want some spinners for your car with a little DL on it. Just let us know.
A sticker.
We'll make it happen. If you want a fucking sticker, if you want a custom water bottle, we won't make that happen, but we can dream of making that happen.
We can think about making it happen.
We can think about it, but go follow our Instagram, go follow our Twitter, go follow our YouTube. Go subscribe on all of our Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Yes.
Don't be afraid
Google
to say what's
Podcasts.
up. Because ultimately, we want to talk to the people. So that's
sure.
it. That's all I'm going into because I go into it way too far every time. So we want to be one with the people. So be one with us.
Go shout us out. Go show us love. And Thursday's episode, Nick will sadly not be here.
Absent.
I will have I can't even say his name. Noah Elias on the podcast, owner of Stars and Stripes Company.
Shout out to Noah.
Shout out Noah. He'll be guest number 1 on the podcast, and that'll be Thursday. And we'll talk a lot more Bedlam. That'll be theme Thursday.
Yes. So before we get out of here, let me actually throw this in.
Mm-hmm. Throw it in.
I think Oklahoma State loses, but they lose with dignity. And I don't have a score prediction, but I'm going to just put that out there.
I'm scared to even give a score prediction.
Because I think...
Hey, shout out College Game Day being in Norman, though.
Yep, shout out College Game Day. Shout out Ramondre Stevenson.
Shout out Ronnie Perkins.
Think he has a big game. Think he goes over 100, maybe 2 touchdowns. So that's going to be my big score of the game.
Shout out.
Predictor for OU.
Okay.
I'll say Tylen has at least 10 catches and 1 touchdown. I won't go yards because Lord knows how many yards he may have. But
right.
I'll say he has 10 catches if he plays, which I think he will, and a touchdown. So
fair, nuts on that.
Throwing that out there. I don't know.
Feels keep it on the DL. Hashtag no ranch gang. Hashtag just whatever, you know? So show us some love and see you Thursday.
Yes, sir. Well, not me, but I'll be around.
Yeah, you will be around, Nick.
You ain't call me. Tune me in.
My fucking spirit. We might call you.
Tune me in for like a 30-minute.
Yeah, bro.
Might say what's up. It'll be fun.
See you, peep.
Peace.
Peace.